What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here, and we're gonna try our luck at some more keys. So, yesterday was pretty horrible. We failed three of them. As a matter of fact, everybody left before we could even finish it. So, we are definitely going to try to do better today. I have a 19 junkyard, which will probably run if we don't find anything real quick here. But we're going to see if we can get a 20 on anything first, and then we'll maybe run the 19 and see if we can bump it up. 20 lower. 20 Iron Docks, I already have that one. 21 Mechagon Junkyard. 21 Tazavesh Streets. 21 Junkyard. 20 Junkyard. Let me see if we can sign up for the 20 yard. Grimrail. Now, 20 Grimrail on Fortified sounds a little scary to me, honestly. Oh, well, I got accepted to the 20 yards, so let's check that out. All right, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome. All right, so we got a priest, Lichen Slayer. That's a pretty sick name, I guess. Except for I guess lichens are actually part of the alliance. Except for maybe he's a yeah, he's a troll. He's a horde, and he's a horde, and that's a horde, and that's a horde. I'm the only ally player. That seems to be a theme here with keys lately. So that's all right. Let's go ahead and get there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, nice. Thanks for the feast. Spelled it wrong, but that's how it goes. And let's see. All right. Okay. All right, we're golden. We're ready to go. Now, I think, yeah, so we're going to have to go Gunker first.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, Gunker first. I kind of want haste, but I got a bunch of haste, so I just took crit. Pretty much you just climb over here, skip everything. We just want to skip all this stuff here. Then we come down into here, and we get these guys. Just interrupt what you can.
Shockwave.
Watch out for the shockwave. Now it is fortified, so the ads are taking a little bit longer to kill. I want to fight this guy and then pull one of these slimes over when they come. There should be one that paths over here. Yeah, this thing. I'm going to pull him when he gets over here. So you can... Yeah, this guy here. Now, he actually really hurts those guys there. Okay, so this... Okay, so if you are a monk or like... I think like a paladin or something too, you can actually help dispel some of this stuff.
Interrupt.
Some of the stuff that you get hit with in here, you can dispel.
Run. Interrupt.
So like, see, he got that. I can help dispel that. I could dispel that as well if I needed to.
Charging. Move.
Alright, they'll kill him while we're going here. You want to make sure you get all these little bots around here too. I usually wait until a little bit later to pick up the bots. These elementals, they absolutely wreck if they get their charge. Like, you can dodge it, but I find a lot of DPS like don't. See, I'm going to dispel that off myself. See how I was just talking and I ended up getting hit by that. They actually truck pretty good. Let's pull this guy over here too. Just going to put a stun on him. See how I can help dispel that. Alright, these guys are doing good on the interrupts.
Charging.
You want to watch out for that. Unless somebody stunned him, that's good. Suffocating smog, I'm just going to interrupt that.
Interrupt.
Alright. See, here's a welding bot. I'm going to go ahead and get that. But I like the I always try to get the DPS bots as well.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I think I can probably pull this guy over.
Interrupt.
And I have a mass stun down if I need it as well. I'm going to go ahead and mass stun it so we don't have to move out.
Interrupt.
Go ahead and pull this guy. Dun 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 dun.
Run.
Oh. See how he got it? I'm going to go ahead and dispel him.
Charging. Move.
Oh, but then it got on me. And then the healer dispelled me, so I'll take that. I think that's a healing debuff, I think is what that is. So you have to kill 3 of these things, because I think, see this little bot? So I guess the idea behind this is that guy has a little robot in his mouth, and that's the robot that we need to fight the boss. I think that's how that works. Okay, now you got to be careful going through here because you don't need all this stuff, but when you fight the last guy, a lot of times it'll get pulled. And right here, this is a yeah, this is an infiltrator that we can get. So I think somebody actually pulled that wasn't me. But that's all right, we want it anyway.
Shockwave.
So that little glob right there, he spawns a bunch of other little globs, and so when they spawn, it's a good idea just to get like a mass stun down on them, right? Because if not, they can get overwhelming pretty quick, especially if they get out of hand with running away and all that. Now, I'd like to pull these two and then this one together, but every time I try that, like, something goes horribly wrong. And something else gets pulled, and then we end up getting all jacked up. This group looks like it'd be pretty good, though, with doing it. So let's go ahead. I mean, we could have pulled that. Okay, see, now we're just getting up pulling a 3-pack anyway. Because that far one came. See, okay, so he dispelled him. You always want to try to help out if you can. Like if you have the ability to like dispel and stuff like that, there's no reason not to. Okay, we don't want to pull that guy, so let's just sort of come over here a little bit.
Run.
I can dispel myself. Plus, if you're a monk, you could set your port back, right? And then as soon as before that cast goes off, you can just port away. And that's a little trick too. But see, it releases these bots. So the boss will do this thing where he sucks all the slime in, and you need to be standing in one of these little bot circles. I don't really care if we drum or not. I'm just here to hit stuff. So the easiest way to handle that is pretty much just stand in one of these little circles. But you got to be careful because these little swirlies will pop up, and see how it got into it encapsulated him. If it does that, you need to break it out, because if not, he won't be able to do what he needs to do for this, right? To see coalesce slime, you got to stay in that little cleansing circle, and then that's how you do that mechanic right there. So you want to make sure you're busting those out when they get encapsulated. And you also want to make sure you don't get encapsulated like that. I want to stand out of that so I don't get encapsulated by it, because that'd be bad.
Special coming.
Oop. Oop.
Watch your step.
Stand in a little circle, and it's a non-issue. Kill him. Easy peasy. Not a problem. Okay, now we're going to go to the troll guy, who... The path to the troll guy actually sucks. I actually hate the path to the troll guy. It's some of the dumbest trash in the game, actually. So I think we actually have to... Yeah, we got to make our way over here. Try not to pull anything. So... Alright, so we pulled these on accident. So that's alright. He died somehow.
Shockwave.
We don't want to pull that big spider. Okay. Alright, no problem.
Shockwave.
I guess that guy was being sarcastic when he said nice. So now we just sort of so let's make sure everybody clears it. So if we don't want to go to the troll, we're going to go here first, I guess. Which is fine. That's actually probably better, because the Nazareth guy there is the big shrouded guy. He's actually in here, so getting him earlier on is probably actually a good call. So I probably could have skipped that pack. I just accidentally pulled it all together. I don't know. Lesson learned. You want to move away when they spin, and then you want to move them out of that crap there.
Interrupt.
Oh, repair protocol. No, no. Ah.
Run.
Okay, so literally everybody's interrupt was on cooldown or something, and so he healed to full health. From Serbia, I like it, man. Thanks. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. So if you miss those repairs right there, it does heal them to full HP, which is horrible. So there's that. We're going to go ahead and pull these guys here. This is sort of a weird, like, see, all three of us. Man, we gotta, that's the thing about Pugs, is that it's hard to coordinate your interrupts, right? Okay, so here's the big guy here.
Watch your step.
This is the hardest pool in here, probably. And those guys, I don't know how they died. But they did. Yeah, this is not an easy pool. Especially on fortified. But it's the only way to make that pool.
Watch your step.
Because all these have to be pulled together. There's no way around it. Watch out for the bat. Just gotta CC the bat, really.
Watch your step.
Alright. Seeing these guys jump around and all that kind of stuff. Super annoying. I got no CDs or anything left. Okay, my Celestial's back up. Alright. And there's a scrap bot back here. I don't know if it's called a scrap bot, but it's a little bot that you can get that does extra damage. This is a DPS one back here somebody can get. Hopefully by this point in the expansion, everybody knows that that's back there. Just in case, I'm going to mark it.
Shockwave.
Somebody can get it. All right. You have to kill all this trash, right? There's another little guy right there.
Shockwave.
Just don't get hit by the little shockwave thing that it does.
Shockwave.
You can dodge it. It focuses, and then you just dodge out where it was from. Okay, now we gotta kill all these here. We have to like kill everything actually. I could probably do bigger pools with these guys, it seems like. Probably not a good idea to pull all that in here.
AOE incoming.
Well, maybe we can do it. Okay, so he feared him. That was good. I also stunned him.
Shockwave.
Alright, we got it. A little sketchy, but we did it.
AOE
Well, the interrupts are going out. Mine's almost down. Or mine's almost ready, anyway. Alright, we'll kill these guys. And okay, repair. Okay, see, I got that repair. Nice. Okay. Alright, so he's going to get the scrap bot. We'll take that. I'll help heal. Alright, he's getting a little bit of mana. Let's go ahead and get these guys.
charging. Move.
So this boss is pretty easy, actually. So it's a double it's a two person encounter, right? So he'll stand over here and he'll charge, and you just want to watch out for the charge. She'll do tase, just interrupt it when you can. She'll do major tase or major laser or something, and whoever that's targeted has to go stand in one of these mega tase. So they'll have to go stand in one of these puddles created by the other guy, and then that has them negate the damage. Alright, we lived. Okay, easy peasy. Now we gotta go to this guy here. I think we'll have to kill this guy. Yeah. I don't think there's any way around it, because we gotta get down through there. All these little guys on the side, you can't get aggro on them, right? Like they attack whoever they want to attack. So I'm going to try not to pull him if I can while I'm killing this single guy here. Probably should have pulled him into that pack earlier. That would have been the best idea. Alright, yep, so we're not going to be able to evidently avoid those. Let's just see if we can stun him real quick and burn him down. Yeah, perfect. Alright, good job. I like it when I have DPS that actually does damage. If you get into a group that's like a 20 and you're a tank and you're doing more damage than some of the DPS, you're gonna have a rough time, which happens more than you would think. Like, this isn't overall, but like right now I'm doing more than, no, actually not anymore. It's pretty close. Enrage, we just want to interrupt that, and then the druid can also soothe that off. So can hunters with like tranquil shot. Nightmare cloud. Okay, so you gotta watch out for that. It's hard to see with the ground effects sometimes. How do you launder money? That's a different topic, my friend. What's going on, Grixon? We're here on a 20 junkyard trying to clear it out. Doing okay so far, I think. With me not being 100% positive of the routes, I don't think there is a specific one. I think I'm learning a few things, though, that could be, maybe have done better. But, I don't know. We're doing it.
Shockwave.
So the last group I was in on this 20, that shockwave is 100% avoidable. Alright, so hopefully the druid soothes that. He did. So you can see when they do the shockwave. So you can move out of the way, right? My last group I was in, they pretty much, see, look at that. They pretty much got annihilated by everyone.
Interrupt.
I think we'll just pull the boss, and if any of these come, I think we'll just kill them with the boss there. So pretty much the story of this fight, unavoidable damage for the most part. You just sort of stand here and cap on him, and then he'll do a big circle around somebody. Everybody has to stand in it. They get electrically charged. And then they go over to these little posts right here. See that? Everybody stands in it. You get charged.
Target you.
Now, ideally, they just let me go right there as the tank. Sometimes somebody else will steal that one from me. And I'll have to, like, run over here, which is dumb because then you move the boss's position. The heck is that thing? Yeah, that's what I thought too, Grixon. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a free 20," but
Target you.
well, I guess in fairness, the one my key that was a 20.
AoE incoming.
What happened was, shit. What happened was everybody left. Well, one person left, and then a bunch of other people left, and that happened to me like 3 times yesterday. I was streaming, and on all 3 of the 20s I ran, somebody left. The first one I believe we could have timed. The second one we could have timed, and the last one I wasn't actually mad that the people left because we wiped really early on. Very indicative of not being able to clear it. So I don't think we need to go. I think we just need to go back through here, right? Or do we need to clear all that, or can we just go around? I think we just go around, right? And then kill the boss, and then we can just do everything else afterwards. Oh, I forgot about those little invisible dogs. Yeah, that's so historically, even like when this came out, um, yeah, Yard has been one of the ones that typically um, is ran on higher keys, right? It's like historically because of the damage and the different buffs you get, has been one of the ones that you. That's why people say it's like a free 20, right? Because the bots,
Shockwave.
pretty much. And whenever you get into a group where the people actually are like doing damage and interrupting and doing all the stuff that you're supposed to do, it's pretty nice. It amazes me how many people get into like higher keys that like don't actually do good mechanics. So I'll wait on his res. I'm just gonna pop my cooldowns here to get rid of these guys.
Shockwave.
It's pretty good stun there.
Shockwave.
Oh,
Shockwave.
oh yeah. You mean you clear the big guys going out of the 2 little gnome boss, so you don't get hit by them. I guess I probably just got lucky and lived there, huh? All right, now on this boss here, pretty straightforward. You hit him, and then you dodge stuff like that. Now he'll spawn some little guys. They can be rooted. If a druid has mass root and he just roots them wherever they spawn at, it's like a non-issue, right? Oh, so we want to get out of the way. Or I'm just gonna ring a piece those ones away because they sort of spawn like right on us. That was an odd spot for them to spawn, actually. See how he's got his roots on that one,
Stay away from
and then they just blow up. Easy peasy. You stay away from the lines. Now the stupid part about this, the part that I don't like, is this part. I hate this part. It's horrible. So this thing is getting powered. I hate parts of dungeons like this that are like, what's going on, Shag? I hate parts of dungeons like this that are like little puzzle quests or whatever, because like I feel like this doesn't have any bearing on like your ability to play like kill bosses and stuff, but you just have to like be all fancy and dodge all kinds of stuff, and I don't like it. But it's the way the game goes. So there you go. And then you come back down here, and then you basically just have to burn this guy here. Typically a good group, especially non-fortified, you can burn this guy down no problem. Yeah, so see how we killed him? Alright, now we still need some percent. So we're going down here. We actually need a lot of percent still. I guess I could have mounted up. So we're just going to go down here. Oh, what the heck was that? Smash these guys up. I'm not really concerned about like... I mean, I guess I could try to pull all of these, but I'm not sure what all of them do, and there's an inspired in here, so I don't want to like pull everything when we got plenty of time left and screw it up, you know what I mean? But now that the inspired is gone, go ahead and pull these. Alright, so Warrior actually did do a fear on him, but I was sort of scared, so I just Ring of Peace mass interrupt. If you're a monk, you can Ring of Peace, and it actually will mass interrupt everything. And you can also use your paralysis, which mine's on cooldown, but that'll interrupt some things as well. I'm not sure this will even be enough. We might have to pull another pack. Let's pull this thing. So I'm spinning crane kick right there. It's not optimal, but it's just a button that I hit when I freak out. Alright, so there's a 20. And my rating increased by 2. 2235. Let's see. I'm going to read y'all's comment here in a second. A back? Ooh, I could use that back piece from that homie. Galvanized leather grips. Galvanized leather is an interesting concept. Galvanized is what they do to metal. So easy peasy, right? So our run yesterday, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes like if you're a tank, you'll run something and you're like, was it me? Did I do something wrong? But I just ran it the same exact way I was running it yesterday, and we cleared it. No problem, right? Alright, laundering money, Matthew. Sorry, man. I don't know how to launder money. Just haven't put any thought into it, my friend. Yeah, 20. Learn the bot spots and people don't die. The shocks kind of carries the dungeon. Yeah, the shocks. The shock does. Okay, so this is me. I didn't die the whole dungeon, and look at the shock right there. Now I got this one in the area with the two little gnomes, so didn't have it all the way through, but it did 13.5% of my damage on that fight. Let's go to overall, actually. So overall, let's make this overall 13.2 as a tank overall. I'll take that. Yeah, they bang their heads until they get somebody that carries them. Getting more garrisons to level 3. Keys are going well so far, Shag. What are you going to level 3 in your garrisons for? Yeah, so Zap right here, 13.6% of the damage. I mean, that's pretty insane, right? Even my Earthbreaker Impact, this is a trinket that did 4.7% of my damage. A lot of times it'll do like 6 or 7 even. Lightless Force, it's an enchant. This is for my weapon. Fusion Burn Dot. Excuse me. Here's something I think is interesting. This Barbed Rebuke, this is a neck piece. 0.3% of damage. It sounds like it would be cooler, right? Look. Taking damage has a chance to instantly deal 69 physical damage to nearby enemies. So I'm assuming that is a low chance. Check this out. Let's look at the auroras. The overlocking bit band. Now what this is, right here. These are the two rings. You get like, you need both of them to get the proc. But one comes from Junkyard, one comes from Workshop. So if you use 3 different spells or abilities on the same target, which is going to be a lot, then you get 112 haste for 15 seconds. So this is where that 112 haste comes from. And look at the uptime on that. 76% uptime. That's really good. 76% uptime. You know, that's a really good really good set to have there. Let's look at the healing that we did. Celestial Fortune. This is why, like, if you take crit, it can be good as well because it does damage. And the more crit you have, the more of a chance you have of heals against you doing 65% extra healing. So that was number 1. Celestial Brew here. This is the shield that we create. That was number 2. Cake Smash of the Heavens. This is from the 4-piece where a percentage of your damage you do with Cake Smash is refunded back as healing. Gift of the Ox. This is like little orbs you run over, or you can collect them also with Expel Harm. And then also Spinning Crane Kick will bring your spheres towards you as well, so you can walk over them and heal. Condensed Animosphere, heal based on your health pretty much. Yep. So pretty good, not a bad run. Unlocking more of the random NPCs that spawn and are either quest givers or traders. Girlfriend and I are trying to get some of those recipes from them. Man, Garrison level 3. Yep. I have on a couple tunes. I am not doing it on any of them that I did not have as mains in Draenor. So I have like probably 3 or 4 of them that are like level 3. They have the shipyard and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I don't ever mess with them. There's probably some good stuff there. There's just so much to do in the game that you can't do everything, right? All right, so let's see our score here. Mythic Dungeon. So we got a 20 Junkyard and a 20 Iron Docks. Here's something cool. If you get a 20 in time, look at this. Go to General, and then you go to your Heroes path. Pops out, and then you can actually take this. Is going to send a teleport right to like the Iron Docks. I should have just gotten one for Mechagon also, but maybe that's not how it works. I don't know. Right, when you clear one on a 20, don't you get a portal? For the vendor, the rest, like you say. Yeah, there's a lot. What kind of vendors are you looking for? Like what specific vendor? Haste and Verse, and we got Crit and Haste. Once per long rest returns you to a Lycian hold. Speak to an innkeeper. Oh, so this is gonna function as like a port as well, like a portal. 278. I don't really want the crit and haste. I need more verse. My verse is sort of going down. But I'll need to enchant this as well with stamina and leech. So let's go ahead and buy one of those real quick. Enchants. We need a back, right? Cloak. Oop, got kicked out. Cloak, stamina. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to know. I'm gonna have to know the name of it, aren't I? Fortified Leech. This is it, right? Yeah. So, I think as far as like on a gold making tip, I think I'm gonna make my warrior like somewhat of a speed set because I've been running dungeons to get Blood of Sargeras, and my warrior is super slow. I did just loot though an item um, from a Draenor not a Draenor dungeon, from a Legion dungeon that is a handpiece that gives me speed, which was nice. So let's go ahead and switch this over so we get this. Okay. And then we want to enchant it. Yes. See, but now it drops our verse down to 18, our crit to 43, and our haste to 15. So I actually might start taking versatility in when I do runs from the little guy at the start. What's going on, Isabel? All right. So let's see. Streaming today, we're doing keys. So let's see if we can do. See if we can get one more in before I end the stream here. See how quick we can get into this. Oh, you mean the gold? So, Isabel, what I do on all my characters, I leave this. So on my channel, I do every Saturday, try to make it every Saturday, a weekly clear out, like through all my characters, what I sold for the whole week. And that's like a weekly video that I do. So I leave this all here and I don't open it because at the end of the week, I want to go through with everybody like some like standout items, right? So that's why I leave it there. Just some spectral agility, some rich jelly, potion of empowered exorcisms. I haven't really been selling a lot on this guy for the most part, and I'll tell you why. Looks like it just sold some. Oh, look here, I just sold an endless tincture of renewed combat. Made about 3K on that, and then I sold some potions. Look at this, Crimson Skipper goes for 13K. Haven't sold it yet, but it's nice to have. So I don't actually sell a lot on this guy because look at what I'm working with here. I can make off the Vial of the Sands. I actually need to update this because this Pyrium and this Sands of Time, they've got it going for 3,000 and 5,000. I actually get a discount on those. So this Vial of Sands is actually going to make 10K and not the 5. So I actually need to get around to making these. I need to make like 3 or 4 at a time because what happens is I make one, I sell it, and then like I'm too lazy to go buy all the stuff to make another one. But some of this stuff, like this morning, this was all in the red. Now though, I can make 8 gold a piece on these, 6 gold a piece on these, etc., etc. And same with inscription. Inscription is sort of dropped, sort of crap. So, don't really do a whole bunch on here. Yeah, some people just really like to farm. All right. So, let's see. What are we going to do? I actually just got a text that I have to go here soon. So I think I'm going to skip out on another dungeon. But while a couple of y'all are in here, we could do some like minor gold making things here real quick. Actually, you know what we can do? I'll just craft. We'll just hang out on stream for a little bit. Those of y'all that are in here, and we'll make a vial of the sands. I am interested though, like where my. So I cleared the 20. I thought I should have got a Path of Ascension for Mechagon, but it's not looking like it gave me one. What's up with that, do we think? See, when I did my Iron Docks, it gave me this. Hmm. All right, so let's go here. Alchemy, and we want to go to Gathering, and we want to open our task list. All right, so let's see what we got to buy. Yeah, farming a lot. You have to farm a lot, like that. Like, so that's why I don't farm a lot, because I do other stuff in the game. All right. So let's buy everything that we need. I just don't have the time to do a bunch of farming, and then I used to do a lot of leather farming. TSM crafting queue, basically you put it into queue, and then you can run a task list, and it'll tell you everything that you need. It's a little complicated actually to explain it all. I'm not even 100% on all of it even. Char's Veil 64. Cinder Bloom 64. Here I am saying I need to craft a bunch at one time and then only buying enough to craft one. Pyrium Bar 36. Volatile Air 120. Volatile Fire 120. Volatile Life 128. The prices on all this stuff dropped a lot after the merge. Volatile Water 120. And then Whiptail 128. But like with the TSM, like if you go here and then you go to like you want to add, right? Like say I want to make 2, 3, 4. It'll tell you how much of everything that you need based on setup. Like the general setup is like it's going to tell you this, right? Like I want it to choose from the vendor. Then if there's anything in my banks, and then if there's anything that I can craft, like if I can craft it cheaper, I want it to tell me that first. If it's cheaper on the auction house, I want it to tell me that, and then it goes down. So it'll tell you where to get all the items from and how many that you need. So let's see. So like it's telling me TSM based on my calculations there that I set in. Where's the mailbox? It is. Oh, it's over here. It's telling me it's cheaper to craft all of these than it is to buy them. If it was cheaper just to buy these flat out, then I would buy them flat out. But since it's not, it's not. See, like right here, I'm spending like well, I could craft true gold and sell it and make 138 gold, right? That'd be a good thing to craft. But it's cheaper for me to make them than it is to buy them out. What's going on, Ms. Louit? We just finished a 20 junkyard, and we timed it. Right now, I'm just crafting a vial of sands here real quick at the end of the stream. Yeah, and you can do like, so you can go, like if you're in TSM, you can go to, what is it, reports, and you can pick what if like profession. So say I want to see what I can make on this character in inscription, and I can filter it by profit, lowest profit to highest profit. So here's some of the highest profit items I can make, and then here's the actual cost, or not the cost, the actual sell rate here, right? Or you could filter it by sell rate if you want the highest sell rate. So my fastest selling item is going to be Death Blossom, Nightshade, Morrow Root, Soulkeeper Spire. So that I could go back into crafting, and I can say, well, I'm not going to get out of alchemy. The Highborn, oh, that's all inscription stuff. So I can like put over here what I want to make. And then you can even set it up to where you can do like a run a post scan. If you set up like certain parameters that you want to do, you can do hit post scan, and it'll automatically fill up your queue over here with stuff that is the kind of things that you'd like to sell. But TSM sometimes doesn't always update the way that you want it to. Like you have to open up the vendors and make sure that your vendor sell price is correct, and you have to like it does if you, unless you open your bank consistently, it will always go by like the last time that you opened your bank. So it could say you have enough materials for something because it's calculating your bank, but you haven't updated your bank. So Vial of the Sands. Let's make sure we got everything. Yes, so now we just need to go buy this stuff here. But let's go to inscription real quick, because I want to make these. And yes, I want to make those because I make pretty good gold on those. All right, but let's go buy what we need from the vendor in Oldham, and then that'll be it for the day here. All right, so I actually get the discount on the Vial of the Sand stuff because I am exalted with the Oldham Accord. If you are not exalted with the Oldham Accord, then you need to have a goblin, because the exaltation process is super long. If you have a goblin, you get the rep discount right away. I actually made a video about it a while back, but I think you get like a 5,000, like 200 or 5,800. It's a 20% discount, so it's like 5,000 something gold that you save, which obviously is then like an extra 5,000 gold that you make. What level does the goblin need to be? You're gonna need to be a high enough goblin to be able to get into BFA content. So what is that? 50? Does he buy them because he has the discount? So yeah, I think 50. Also, I mean, you have to have the Vial of the Sands, right? Like this guy, I'll probably never lose alchemy on him, even if alchemy starts to suck, because I have the Vial of the Sands. Yeah, so yeah, I do too, and I actually farmed that out on this guy when it was actually I did it when it was current, and I almost got to Exalted, but I got to a point where I burnt out, and I was like, I'm just sort of done for a while, and then I came back probably I don't know 3 or 4 months ago, and finished it up. But you've got to be in the new Oldham. You can't be in old Oldham, because if you buy it from old Oldham, I don't think you can get the discount. You have to get it from new Oldham, because the old one I don't think has a rep discount associated with it. The new one does, and I think the Goblin passive works based on rep discounts. Yeah, I do it. Yeah, I do it all alone. I do mostly pugging and stuff. I mean, I don't have anybody in real life that I play with. I know a couple people that play, but we don't really do anything together. All right, so we'll buy this. Do you wish to browse your wares? So right now, after opening this up, TSM is going to notice that, and then it's going to change the price on this. So I'm making 9K. So we need one of these and 8 of these. Okay, and then now we can just craft it. Maroonique and light parchment is what we need for those two. I'll make those later. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of people that play in EU. I mean, like I think more people that I talk to, especially in gold making, play on EU than on NA. So, all right, so 41K. We should make 9. Let's get that listed. And I've got some stuff I got to take care of in the real life, so I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for coming along, everybody. We got a 20-yard clear, which was nice, and it went pretty smooth, and made a Vial of the Sands. So can't ask for much more than that within the hour. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and have fun playing the game. And until next time.